Hey guys, it's Darkshot the Poisoner here, bringing you another episode of Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie on the Xbox Live Arcade. In the last episode, we finished up Gobi's Valley, and now we are going to blow away yet another note door and progress a little bit further through Gruntilda's lair to open up the next world that we can open up with the number of jiggies we have now. Not much to do in here except for go through this door at the moment. There will be a little bit more in the future, but for right now, this is pretty much the only thing we can do is swim through here. And let me see. Yeah, there's a mumbo token. That's what I thought. I knew there was something in this corner over here. Always hiding things, those Rareware games are. Beware of fish as we head on over to this area to the left over here. And swim back under the water again and don't get your butt chomped, Banjo. I think he's just attracted to our yellow pantaloons. That's what I believe. Now, believe it or not, even though this is, this is very much out of the way, this is how you get to the area that will open the next world. Doesn't quite seem like it's very off the beaten path. In fact, that's the only thing that this entire gigantic room is used for, is to open up the next area. Now, I will be honest, there are parts of Gruntilda's lair that look like they were going to insert a lot more stuff in this game, but it looks like they ran out of production time. I'll be completely honest with you, that's what it looks like to me. But anyway, we're going to open up the next area, which is Mad Monster Mansion. There you have it right there, Mad Monster Mansion. So now we have to make our way all the way back, and, shit! I forgot there was a Momo token there. Ah, well, that's a waste. Alright, let's go. Back up. Back up to get the Momo token. Don't fall! Thank you. I forgot about that. Alright, we're back here. Not much of a loss. Oh, shoot, you know what? The other day I figured out this really cool glitch. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it off, because I can't really think of an area that I can... Well, I can think of an area that I can show it off right now. I'll show it off as soon as I can. It's not very helpful, but it's just cool looking. Well, there are a few instances where I can see it coming in handy. Only for speed purposes, though. There's not really any, like, practical reason to use it. I'll just show it off right here if I can. It's a little difficult to pull off, however. So, I'm not even quite sure why I'm doing this. This is so boring, but if you're walking on Kazooie and you let go of Z as soon as you I just fluffed it. If you let go of Z as you're walking off a ledge, you see you sink really fast, so you can get to the bottom of a pool rather quickly that way. It's just a glitch in this game. Not sure if you know that, but you know, the more you know. Anyway, let's finally head on over to Mad Monster Mansion. Stop stalling. Missing mumbo tokens, explaining glitches, looking at noses. Alright, so we're gonna walk past where we open up Gobi's Valley. Yeah, this is why I say, like, you know, getting to Mad Monster Mansion is very much off the beaten path, because not only do you have to go way to the other side of Gruntilda's lair just to open it up, but then you have to, you know, trek all the way back here just to get in the area. So, certainly a bit more confusing to enter. And not only that, but Mad Monster Mansion is, I would say, the level where the difficulty very much has a spike. You will see, or not very much difficulty, but just like the complexity of the level and the time it takes to complete the level. There's definitely a spike in it. So first things first, there's a window right here. Let's smash it open and barge our way on through. You're going to want to... Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go around this house, and we're going to pretty much pick up as many... or go through as many of the windows that we can bust as we can. And then, as soon as we get in, check the room for notes. Notes are what we're looking for here. They very much like to hide notes from you in Mad Monster Mansion. And I think there's also a window on the other side of the center. But yeah, there it is. So we're gonna smash this one open too and head on through. Somebody is blending something in the apartment. It's really annoying. Are there notes in this one? I don't remember anything else of importance in here. It's just 2 paintings, that's all it is. So, egg refill if you need an egg refill. We can climb up this pole right here. Those little drain pipes are the only ways to get between the floors, as I recall. Let's see. Also, those bats will push you off. Very, very annoying. That's how you get to the next story. Smash open the window and push me! Get the frick out of here. There we go, now we can go through this window. No harm done. Okay, so this room we're going to have to remember for later. Obviously there's nothing that we can get in here right now, but you see the empty honeycomb? You can't quite reach it right now. Can't really get close enough, so we'll have to come back here later once we have something where we can get that. Let's head on to the other side, because there is another window that we're going to have to break open. Right, yeah. And we have a new character that we're going to want to remember. He's another one of those strange ones that we're going to want to remember for the end of the game. What's your name? Bear is too much fat to fit in Logo's mouth. So this is Logo, the toilet. We'll have to come back for him later as well. But there are a few things we want to grab in here, like those Momo tokens and feathers if you want them. I'll take them, free feathers, no big deal. But remember, what we're keeping an eye out for are notes. Notes in particular are very hard to come by in this level. Because they're like hidden on these ledges. They're just hidden all over the place, man. They're just really rather annoying to get. They will be your bane for the rest of the game, especially. Notes. Notes, notes, notes. They're not going to be out in the open anymore. So let's bust open this window and go on through. As you can see, this one has a bunch of notes in a cluster right here. So that would be an easy place to miss. Here's a ghoul right here. They can only be killed with invincibility feathers. But unlike skeletons and the mummies, they cannot be stunned. Oh, we can't open that, can we? No, they can't be stunned by simple attacks. If you just attack them normally, you will only proceed to hurt yourself. Is there a Jiggy on this bed? No? It's just a Jinjo up top? That's it? Alright, well, I'll take the Jinjo. Nice, we have 2 Jinjos now. Nice. Now I gotta move around to the other side, because remember there's a window over there as well. Right here. Don't fall down. And notes! More notes! Lots of notes in this room. This would be one of those rooms that would be easily forgotten. I feel like I'm... No, that's the note I'm thinking of. That note right here, you can't see it from any other camera angle except if you walk over here, so that would be a very easily forgotten note. Alright, now, you might be wondering what's inside of this house that we've been, walking around for quite some time now. But we're finally going to go inside. There is no use going into this house in the front door. There is a sleeping ghoul in there who will keep you from getting your Jiggy if you enter through the front. And there he is right there. You can see us in the background, as well as a Momo token. I almost always take damage trying to get that Momo token. Now, the key here is that you cannot touch the ground, otherwise you're going to have to scale the entire building again. And it's rather annoying, because it can be sometimes pretty glitchy. You should go ahead and pick it up once you have it. Then you don't have to worry about the ghoul anymore. Yes, I'm mad. My boot I'll put up your useless spooky butt. That doesn't even rhyme. Whatever. But we get a Jiggy from it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Keep yawning, what the frickety frack? More notes to get in here. more random notes. Random notes. I'm just gonna call them random notes from now on. Because they're just scattered all over the place. Also, there is, I think, a life in the chandelier. Yeah, just a life in the chandelier. So that's the only reason you would use that flying pad, is to fly up and get that life. That's what I'm trying to say. But I don't want to go get it because, frankly, I don't need another life. I have a life. Drink a Coke. That wasn't even Coke. That was melted ice. That was disgusting. So now we're back out right in front of the level again. Don't touch that pad. That would be bad news bears. Now we can make our way around to the outside of the level. I just like to do the center first. Now we're on the outside. We are in this little garden area. Does this water hurt you? I didn't think it did. Just regular water. Even though it looks like poison water, you know. It doesn't actually hurt you. The only thing that hurts you is this guy, which, I don't know if you can see that thing on the inside there. But there is a Momo token that you have to get right there. If you want all of them, of course. If you don't want all of them, no big deal. Am I going up? Where the hell am I? There we go. But, most importantly, there is a Jinjo on top of this pillar. That's the reason we came here, pretty much. To get that. Also, is it... yeah, the lock's on the other side. Can't bust the lock from this side. There is some stuff over here as well. But we're gonna have to do a few more things before we go ahead and do that. So yeah, like I said, there is a definite increase in the, not so much difficulty of this level, but just the complexity, like things you have to do first before you go ahead and do other things. We can make our way down here. This is the cellar of the center mansion. There's a ghoul down here, so just be careful. He can kind of spook you. Just use a gold feather. There's no problem beating him, but importantly enough, there's random notes. Random notes. 4 of them. And we can be done. And you can also bust open these like wine crates in the cellar. And there's also a Jiggy in one of them, so it's very important you come down here. If, however, you have never 100%ed this game before, this particular wine barrel will not be open. You'll know why later. It'll just have like a big X on it if you've never 100%ed the game before. But we'll come back to that later once we're all done with this game and stuff. It'll be probably in the extras. And my nose itches, hold on. Emergency maneuvers, nose itching!